Open the box by pulling on the clips. Remove the foam in the bottom section of the box and set it aside. This will not be needed for this tutorial. Next, find the plastic bag of parts that is in the bottom section of the box. Pick it up and set it somewhere close. On the bottom of the box, there is a panel with hexagonal holes in it. This piece is the circuit board. To take it out of the case, feel for the upper right and left corners and turn the knobs. Once the circuit board is out, we will need to find the motor, the fan, 3 connectors, the battery pack, and the switch. Pick up the plastic bag and open it. Feel for the fan. This is a plastic disc. The motor is a cylinder that has a knob attached to the bottom that rotates. Take the motor and the fans out and place them somewhere close. Next, find the battery pack and batteries. The battery pack is a large rectangular piece. Put the battery pack and the batteries somewhere close. Now we need 3 part connectors. These have 3 knobs on them so they can connect 3 pieces. Place these somewhere close. Finally, we need the switch. This has a small switch on top that you can move back and forth. Place this somewhere close. Now it's time to assemble. First, find the battery pack and flip it upside down. Feel the circular holes on the bottom of the battery pack.
I've watched a bunch of these.
Next, find the circuit board and feel the pegs on the top of it. When attaching any piece to the circuit board, you can slide it until you feel the holes line up with the pegs. Then push down to attach the piece. Now place the batteries in the battery pack and put the battery pack on the bottom right corner of the circuit board so that the block for the batteries is closest to you and the 2 knobs are facing away. Now connect the bottom of the switch piece to the right knob on the battery pack so the switch is facing away from you.
Wrong way.
Now use a 3-piece connector and place it horizontally so that the right knob is under the furthest switch knob. Now place the motor piece horizontally so that the right knob connects to the left knob of the connector. And place a connector vertically so that the top knob of the connector is under the left knob of the motor. Finally, place the final connector horizontally so the left knob is on the bottom of the vertical connector and the right knob is connected to the left knob on the battery pack. In this lesson, we will talk about fuses. In front of you is a circuit. Feel the parts The power comes from the batteries in the square pieces. Feel the switch coming off of the battery. When the switch is on, the current flows from the batteries to the motor. Feel the motor. This cylindrical block will turn the fan when current flows through. Now feel the horizontally connecting piece from the battery. This piece will represent the fuse. Turn the switch on.
Yeah. No, I was
This should
thinking
start the
today,
motor
I meant
and
that.
spin the fan.
I looked at it earlier today too, and I
Feel the fan blowing on your hand. This works because the circuit is complete.
but then I was like,
The current flows through the switch to the motor, which turns, then through the fuse and battery, and back to the battery. However, if a fuse breaks, the fan will no longer work. Take the fuse connector piece off of the circuit.
yeah.
Notice how the fan no longer blows air. This is what happens when a fuse breaks. Fuses are useful when the amount of current flowing becomes too great and could potentially cause damage.
We'll see if we have to do anything else.
When too much current flows through the fuse, a part of the fuse melts and breaks the connection, interrupting the overflowing current in the circuit like you just did. The circuit would be broken. And in order to reconnect the circuit, the fuse would have to be replaced with a new fuse.